Hi everybody, it's Michelle and welcome back to the Royal Daily Tea. So apparently Harry and Meghan, y'all are keeping it in the family. They have decided that Doria Ragland is going to be the perfect nanny for little Archie and Lilibet. Apparently she has been demoted from the CEO of American Riviera Orchard to now the average domestic help. And let's just say, Doria to the rescue, I'm not buying it. But you guys, we have a lot of juicy Royal Daily Tea to get through today, so you know what to do. Sit back and relax, grab yourself a beverage, and let's get into the Royal Daily Tea. So before we get into today's video, I thought I would share with you two movie recommendations. Now, one thing about me, besides my obsession with royals, growing up, I loved old thriller movies, especially old Hollywood. Now, I did find some free movies on YouTube. There is a plethora of old movies that people are now uploading. I did find two really good thrillers for you, both in the 1970s. The very first one is called A Howling in the Woods, starring Barbara Eden and Larry Hangman. You guys, this is a really good movie. It's about a woman who's going through a divorce. She goes back to her hometown. Everyone is acting very weird, unfriendly, very suspicious. She can't get a hold of her father, and she hears a howling in the woods at night. It is a really good thriller. The other one is called The Victim, and this one stars Elizabeth Montgomery, the actress who plays the main character in Bewitched. During this one, she goes to visit her sister who is going through a divorce, and upon arriving at her sister's house, she finds her sister is nowhere to be found. A huge storm breaks out, and she believes she is possibly trapped in the house with a killer. It is a really good movie. I will link both of those movies for you guys down below in the description if you're interested. And let me know if you have any recommendations of movies that you think I would be interested in. Leave them in the comments down below. So Prince Harry and Meghan Markle love to paint the narrative that they are the world's greatest parents and that they are breaking the genetic pain that Harry suffered at the hands of the evil royal family. They are doing things differently. They are breaking from royal tradition, unlike William and Catherine, who depend on high-paid nannies, the Norland-style nanny. Instead, they prefer to keep raising their children in-house with the world's greatest grandmother, Doria Ragland. Now, Doria is the same woman who was gone for a decade out of Meghan Markle's childhood, but I guess we're not going to mention that today. Now, according to this puff piece, Prince Harry snubs royal tradition as Meghan Markle's mom, Doria Ragland, takes on the role instead. Now, of course, they like to build up Harry and Meghan as the world's greatest parents, even though no one has ever seen their children ever in the neighborhood of Montecito, but they're telling us they really do exist. Now, the other thing that I do find hilarious is how they like to double down, paint the narrative of being the world's greatest parents, and then they take a dig at William and Catherine. They're not doing it the way that the royals do. They're doing it the better way because Doria is going to be the super grandma and raise poor little Archie and Lilibet. They're not going to employ a Norland-style nanny, much like William and Catherine. They prefer to keep it all in-house. Then they go on to say that they've gone through several nannies and several agencies. I wonder why that is. Why didn't the nannies work out, Meghan? Probably because you're an evil narcissist. The fact that they probably ran for the hills is why you moved Doria in so you can get some free daycare. Let's be honest here, nobody wants the job. You know, Meghan, I'm a mom. I'm a mom. Well, we've never seen you with your kids, so I guess we have to take your word for it. I'm one of those I'll see it and then I'll believe it type of people. Now, they like to take digs at William and Catherine, but William and Catherine have received a lot of flack for the fact they put their children above royal duty. People call them the work-shy Waleses because when their kids have a summer break or a spring break, instead of going off somewhere on a royal duty, they stay home with their own children, providing family time. Again, the Waleses are known as great parents who spend a lot of quality time with their own children. They are not like Harry and Meghan who jet off to far destinations weeks at a time to go and accept awards that they pay for themselves. William and Catherine put their children ahead of their royal duty, which I commend them for doing. Again, William and Catherine are laying a solid foundation because they know one day they are going to be king and queen and they won't have the time to spend with their children. Now, Harry and Meghan, as we know, are always on vacation, always jetting off to faraway places, and they never have their children. Now, according to this article, it said that they're doing it the less traditional way. They want to create a very close-knit family environment. Again, I find that very comical, considering the fact they have cut off both sides of their family. The only family member that they know of is Doria, who's now been demoted to the hired help. Again, Harry and Meghan have no idea how to create a close-knit or loving family environment. Now, they said that initially the Sussexes had gone through several agencies, but they found they didn't like having outsiders in their house. Again, those poor nannies were probably running through the hills. Now, I don't believe for one moment that Harry and Meghan, they're trying to paint them as overprotective, loving parents who like to be very hands-on. If anything, we never see them with their children. So I find this article to be comical and hilarious. And I do find it interesting that Doria has now been demoted to the hired help. What do y'all think about Doria Ragland being the brand new nanny for Archie and Lilibet? Leave me your comments, guys, down below. Well, guys, thank you so much for stopping by my channel, and I hope to see y'all in the next video. Now, be sure to go over and check out video 1. There I do a deep dive analysis on all 3 of the royal portraits. That video will be linked for you in the pinned comments down below. Bye, guys.